Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Jessica. We're here to save money, enjoy life, and get out of debt. So, happy Friday. We made it to Friday, the weekend. It has been a very, 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 very cold week. Very cold week. I don't know where you are, but here in Tennessee, there was nights that it was 5 degrees, so that is super, super cold for us. So, up north, I know they're like, that's a normal winter, but it's cold. It's cold. So anywho, we're going to be doing our big book. We got quite a bit of money to save, so let's go ahead and jump right in it. I hope you guys have had a wonderful and blessed week, and I hope you guys have stayed warm and your heat pump or nothing went out, because, you know, that's when stuff goes out, is when you need it. Let's see how much we got. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40. Let me move this up here. There we go. See, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. So we have a total of $380. I'm trying to do some bulk videos tonight and get some done for upcoming days. We did miss last Friday, but we are going to jump right in where we are. We're 2026 is we're going with the flow. We're going to live life. We're going to be grateful. Okay. Let's see. So we've got our 100 envelope savings. So this one is a little bit different than a normal 100 envelope. I did my own little thing. So I had this in a book, a savings book, and I found it, and I was going to do it anyways because it saves $10,000. So that is a normal saving thing that I do every year. I just don't do it on camera, but this year I decided I'm going to do it on camera and show you guys that I do. You know, I just don't save what's in here because this is a very big chunk that I do put back. And I call it like a winter fund. So my husband has a mowing and tree business. So most of his business is in the summertime. So we make sure we have cushion and everything through the wintertime to be comfortable. So that's just what we do. So each to their own on that. So I've got these right here, and they're hearts, okay? And on them I put stickers. Now these are stickered 1 to 198. So the thing is, this page right here is all even numbers. So what we're doing is going through, picking, and we're doing all these first, all the even numbers. And then after we get this done, after all these are filled, that'll be 10,000. And then after that, we will go through and we'll do all of the odd numbers and we'll save ever how much that is. Don't know how much that's going to be. So altogether, this is going to be more than this, but this is my goal. So anything over this, honey, we'll take. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and pick one out. Like I said, all these are even, so we're going for even. So on this side, I could do 60 or 104, or I could do 120, and we've already actually done one, what's the odds about all of them? Let's go ahead and just pick another one. Let's go ahead and pick another one. Okay, so let's do, you got 80, let's see, 110, 154. Remember, we're doing evens, or 74. So we're going to go ahead and knock out this 154. That's what we're going to do. 154, and I have been marking them out on here. That means we know. And then, like I said, my goal is this, but if we can do any more, they can. And if this rolls into 2027, that's fine. But all of the even numbers need to be done before the end of the year. So that's just how I do. So 154, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let me organize these a little bit. I did not have any like big bills, so which is fine. we'll knock that out, and we're going to go ahead and get a color and color that 154. I do try to knock out big ones if I can. That is, because when you get small ones, you can mark out multiples. So, you know, when I can, you know, mark out like we've already marked off 180, 168, 154. So, hey, that's good for me. We're trying to mark off at least one number a week, but we know when we get these small ones, honey, if I can put 154 up, I know I can get a lot of these. So, we'll do that. You could go in order however you want to do. I'm just bouncing around, but I made it like this, so it'll be more fun. So we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 502. We already have $502 up in this, and that's just for 3 times. So. And there will be, it will not always be cash. There will be weeks that I may throw $500 in this, but I put it in savings because that's where this goes anyways, to draw interest. And then after I get so much in here, I'll just take it to the bank. I'm not going to keep that kind of money in here when it could be in the bank drawing interest. But that's where I put it. So there will be some weeks that I may put a little cash in this, but then I'll be like, well, we've got an extra $500. I've already deposited, and we'll just mark it off. So I'm not going to take it out of the bank to put in here to take back to the bank. I'm not doing all that. So, because usually it just goes straight into the bank anyways. But I'm just trying to, you know, bring a little extra in on this side. So our weekly one here, for weeks 1 through 4, we are supposed to put up $17.50, which would be a total of $70. So what I do, if I can only put this up, that's fine. I at least have to put that up every week. But like the last 2 weeks, I did 20 and 20. So this week, we are going to go ahead and do 30, and we're going to knock out this 70. So we know week 1 through 4 is done. So that's what we're going to do there. So we're going to knock out $30. And then that would make our balance at the end of the 4 weeks, or the month, or however you want to say it, is $70. So we are on track for that. So 20, 40, 60, 70. 20, 40, 60, 70. So let's see what we're up to. No, I'm sorry, we need to put 30 in. Woo! I'm so glad I counted that. 20, 40, 60, 70 is what we have in the whole thing. We was about to throw really some extra money in there. Okay. Now this one right here is each little icon's $10. This rolled over from 2025, which is fine. It's $1,000 once it's done. You can copy it and do it 10 times. That's what this is for, and you would save $10,000. This is from Two Sister Bees. It was a freebie thing that they had. So we are just going to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and color in one of these, and it's $10. Now I'm assuming that each one of these is $10 and not just the whole thing. Now, if it's the whole thing, honey, we're going to have more than that, 1,000. But I'm pretty sure it's each one. So either way, we're saving money. But this will be 1,000 at the end. So we're going to be throwing $10 in this one. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50. So we're almost halfway. We're almost halfway. So this will definitely be done before the end of the year, but it's one that I did not finish last year, and I decided to go ahead and roll it over where we can see it get finished. All right, we have this one. It's called 1 Month Ahead. This one I got online. I think it was like Butterfly Co. or something. I can't remember. I printed it off a while back. So what I did, you can do 1 month ahead, whatever. You can add up all your bills. So I just did a goal of $1,500 by the end of the year. So that breaks these down into $30 each because there's 50. Started on January of 2026 and ending. It could be December. It could be October. We don't know. But whenever I get them done. So right now I've just been doing slow and steady. So I've been trying to do at least $30 a week in here. And you know, you never know, something may happen and you can't do $30, or, you know, you may need to do just 15. But I am going to try to throw something in this every single week. So $30 going into this one. And I'm actually just going to take this 10 back and do that. So we're at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, which 369. That's what we should have. So. But this will be $1,500 once it's done. So you can make it whatever, if you added up every single bill or whatever that you have, or if you want to do just debts or you want to do whatever. But I just made a total of $1,500, so you can do it however you want to. So we're going to do this Sweet and Fruity. This come from Budgeting for Me, okay? And we are going to go ahead and scratch off some stuff. So we're just going to start right here from the beginning, and we're just going to do some scratching. Okay, so I usually set a certain amount. It may be 20 one week, it may be 50 one week, you know, however much it is. But each week I do have an amount that I want to throw in it. If it's over, it's fine. It's just, you know. Now it does tell you, there's a lot of pages on here, but it does kind of tell you. So these are low amounts. So there's a 3. And I'm just going to do one. Like I said, there's a lot of pages. Now I don't know if I'm going to do one on each page because, like I said, it's quite a bit. But, so, and I just set it to the side. So I'm going to just set that to the side. There's 3. Okay. So this one right here, I just made each little icon, whatever you want to call them, a certain amount, okay? So I am going to go ahead. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's this little thing, which is $6. We'll do it that way. So $6 going in for this one. $6. Dry for just a second. All right, this one is a scratch off, so let's go ahead and scratch one of these off, and it looks like it's a 3. I'm trying to lightly scratch where I don't shake the table, but I'm one that does like to scratch everything. I do need to get me a new scratcher because this thing it's been wore out. So 3, I'm just going to put 2 back and take a 5. Okay. This is a roll and save, so let's go ahead and roll. See if you can see that. A 4. And I'm just going to do one, reason being is because I'm just going as far as I can in the book and seeing. So $4 going into this one. And I will actually do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be nice to do one on each page, but we'll see. It depends on what the numbers are. Let's go ahead and scratch one of these off. And it's a 4. We're definitely getting low ones, which I don't think there's a lot of like super high ones in this. So, you know. Mason, he is asleep. I try to do this either during nap time or at nighttime like now. So, $4. So let's go ahead and just take $1 back and do a 5. And I'm going to take these 2, do a 10. All right. Oops, almost missed a page. Same thing, let's go ahead and roll the dice. 6. So we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're doing a cake, and it is 5. So I made the cakes 5, these 10. So all this, when this book is done, all this money will go into the $10,000 savings challenge. This is just a different way to save the money to roll into that. So that's always fun. So 5, so we're going to do the 10, 2 5s, and take a 20. Okay, let's see what we get on this one. Well, yeah, we look like we may be able to do one on each page. I'd love to be able to do that every week, but we'll see. Now, you could do one page at a time, of course, you know, however you feel, but I like to just, when it's something like this, I like to just jump around. So $8 in this one. So what I'm going to do is just do $2 back, 8, 10, take it in. Let's see if we can do it. We've got 2 more pages left. So, and both of these, you get to pick your number. So that's great. But let's roll the dice. We're going to make it a little better. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $7. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Put that 10 back. And take it away. We got one more page and we are going to go ahead and do it. And we are just going to do, let's roll the dice. 3. That's what we're going to do is a 3. And we're going to do it right there. $3 going in. All right, so we got $43 to add. So if I can do that every week, be able to do one on each page, that'll be awesome. But we'll see. You never know. It comes with a little dashboard too. This is so cute, and I love it because I can use it again. So when I finish it, if I finish it before the end of the year, which I probably will, when I finish it, I'm going to, I may just do it again. I don't know. All right, so 43 going in. So we're up to 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $108 in this already. I mean, see how it just adds up? It just adds up. But until it's finished, you can't touch it. So it shows you, like, you know, and it's just funner. It's just funner to do it this way. All right, so let's see what we got here. We are going to do these. I made $5. Each puzzle piece is $5. After the whole puzzle's full, it'll be $440. Okay, so we are going to do $10. So we're going to do 2 of them. I'll do the in here. Let's see. I'll do one down here. I thought this was like a green, but it's kind of like a bluish green, I think. So as long as it ain't bleeding over onto the other one. Next few weeks, and then in the next few weeks, I got an important date coming up, and hopefully it will get some stuff settled, but we'll see. You never know. You never know. So, but definitely just keep me and my family in your prayers, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to, no matter what. And I have a lot of faith in the Lord, so, and He has definitely showed us that He is in control. All right. So $10 going into this. If I can get them colored, I like to, but we'll, you know, you never know. So we're up to 35 in this one. This one's just a slow and steady, but it will add up. I mean, all of them add up. All right, this one we roll the dice. So let's go ahead and roll the dice and see what we get. So little things right there. All right, so we got a 1, a 4, a 1. I'm gonna be rolling it again anyways. A 2, definitely getting the lower numbers, ain't we? A 1. Let's keep going. A 1. Okie dokie. All right, it definitely likes the 1. Let's see where we're at. We're at 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's keep going. Have you ever saw somebody rolling like it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and that'll be 20. And we'll take that. 10 and a 10. So on this, we're up to 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one, you don't know what it's going to be because it's a roll and save. And just like today, it could have been all big numbers, but we rolled a ton of small numbers. All right, so let's see. For our birthday here, we're going to color in a 10. Yeah, let's do a 10. I was thinking for a minute, but yeah. Let's go ahead and get that. This will just go towards birthdays. So 20, 35, and this is a 60. Save, so we are over halfway now. Alright, so we have the card game here. And let's see what we can mark off. So we stopped here. See, when your first round, you know where you stop, you know, but second round's the difference. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got 6 going in. $1, 2, 3, 4, and $1. Almost marked the 10 off. Oops, not $2, $1. I do not know what this is going to be. 1, 2, so 9. So I'm going to just take $1 back and take a 10. But once all this is filled in, I will take that money and I'll put towards an interest payment on my card, and then we will wipe it off and we'll do it again. So that's how I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $2. $1 and $6. Let's see. The 5 back. There's a 1 and there's a 10. And let's just do one more. And $1 and $3. Okay. And I will take the dollars. So, all right. So we're going to add it in. All right. It's just a fun way, you know, to do it. So let's see what we've got. We are up to 20, 40, 50, see, 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Wait a minute. 24, 40, 50, 60. Yeah. All righty. That's awesome. And like I said, I mean, there's a lot on here. And I put, you know, 10s on here and everything. So there is quite a bit on here. So I don't know what it's going to be. But whatever it is, it'll be used towards interest. So we'll come back to the jewels like normal. Going to go over here, jump on over here to Christmas. And we're going to do a 10 this week. So we're going to do the hollies are 10. So let's go ahead and do that. And I probably could use a different green, but this is the one I pulled out. So guess what? This is the one we're using. Maybe our next holly will be a little bit more greener, but this one's a bluer green. This is just a fun little printable that I found on creatingextra.com. They have a lot of free printables. You just make each one what you want. Well, I marked it off. Like, you know, if it has set ones, sometimes I mark it off if I don't like the set ones. So let's go ahead and add 10 to this one. So we're at 20, 45, 50. We're at to 50. I do not know what this is going to be. If you needed to make these 5, 4, 3, 2, you know, you could. Whatever you want to do. All right, so let's see what we've got. We've got, it looks like, there's 30 right there. So we're looking at about $35-ish, something like that. So let's see. Of course, our jewels we hit last. Do we want to scratch some off in our book? That would be awesome. Let's do that. Because like I said, we could pick a number if we wanted to, but it's more fun to do this. And all of this goes towards that anyways. So we were starting fresh anyways at the beginning. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've got a 3. $3. And we may throw the rest in this besides what a few dollars that'll go into the jewels. So let's see what we got now. So we did this one. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So we're doing a little cupcake and it's only $1. Okay. They like to kind of magnet together. And then a 1. Hey, we may make it through the book again. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Make it round 2 times in one thing. Alright, and I think this is 5. Yeah, so we're just going to take that. Put our 5. Let's roll the dice. 5. And if you don't know permanent marker, you can use on the laminate stuff and then just take alcohol and wipe it right off. So it'll come right off. 5. Let's go ahead and scratch again. Scratch this middle one. It looks like a 5. We was getting little numbers, which, hey, that's fine. I mean, all this is should have been on a different day, so that's always fun. 5 going in that. Alright, let's go ahead and roll and see what we're doing. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another cake. $5. Let's go ahead and scratch. Now these you can tell because we got an 8, they are higher. Of course it's a 5. We shouldn't have thought any other different number, because that is what we have been scratching and getting. We're rolling. So 5 going in. Okay, so let's see. I mean, we only got 2 pages left, so that's awesome. Let's see. 2. Where did we marked this one off, didn't we? So 1, 2. Yep. Okay. And I think we'll throw, actually no, let's mark off a 7. There's 5, 6, 7, and we'll throw the 3 in the jewels. So let's go ahead and find a 7, because I do want to throw some in the jewels. I don't want to miss it because we did have the money to do it. It's just, you know, let me let that dry for just a minute. All right, so let's go ahead and add this in. And we got to do our book again. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. All right, let's see. Okay. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. We'll take it. We will take it. All right. Let's go back here to our jewels. And I love doing the big book like this. I like having the print offs, and I just like it. So we're doing 3. So let's go ahead and color 3 in. Oh, that's the big side. Color in 3 jewels. There is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This is just a slow and steady. They're all $1 a piece, so it's kind of like a leftover. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did them before. I think it's like 50. I'm pretty sure it's like 50. So, but it's just a little fun catch-all. So this come from freeorganizatingprintables.com. So they have a lot of different ones and everything. So go check that out. And they're free, and they're different like colors and stuff. But I did this a while back, and I'm doing it again. But I put them $1 each. You could put it however, but this is kind of like a catch-all. I do everything, and just like now, I just threw some dollars in it. Or if I had only a couple dollars left, I knew where to go. So that's why it's always nice to have a challenge going that's like $1, because you can do. You know, if you have $1 left, you're not going to have an IOU. I do not do IOUs. I will borrow some money on the side. I will get it out of my wallet, whatever, because I'm not doing that. I just don't like them. It just, no, I can't handle it. So, all right, let me put this in here. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like this book, Budgeting for Me on Etsy, that's where I got it. And if you didn't already, go back and check out Wednesday's video, see how many scratch-offs that we finished and how many new ones we'll be bringing in next week. And then come back on Monday. And on Mondays, we do our mini Mondays, plus we do our Christmas little binder too for saving for Christmas. So anywho, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, warm, safe weekend. And I will see you guys Monday in my next video. Bye.